Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back and welcome in. My name is Evan. We're here, I can't talk. We're here to finish up Donkey Kong Land 3. Hopefully today's the last day. We're gonna get started, but first we gotta say thank you, Polar Bits Gaming, for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome in, raiders. Thank you for the raid. W Larry getting the first redeem, and also what's up Z? How's everyone doing? Tonight has been awesome. We want to wish you well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Donkey Kong Land is underrated. I have to agree. I am playing through them all for the first time. So, but I feel it. They control so well. It's a good time. What were you streaming? What were you playing? And of course, if you need to raid and dash, of course, more than welcome to. Go take care of yourself and all that sort of stuff. My co-host and I noticed you from across the platform and we like your vibe. Oh, thank you so much. Been watching your VODs on YouTube for him. Hey, hell yeah. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Zelda Minish Cap and Breath of the Wild. Oh, nice. Fun. I've never fully played through Minish Cap. And I absolutely adore the art style. I've never gotten all the way through it. I'll have to go and play it at some point. But I think it's one of my favorite Zelda games visually, and I love the music in it as well. And obviously I've also played all the way through Breath of the Wild, but yeah. Brozo said they won't be watched? No. What I said, Z, is that all of my VODs get between 1 and 10 views, except for Fortnite, which gets more views for some reason on YouTube. Not for some reason, it makes sense because it's much more algorithmically friendly than playing Donkey Kong Land. It's my favorite looking GBA game for sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel this way about most Nintendo stuff, but if Nintendo just let a few other companies every once in a while get a hand on your like mainline IPs, because like Minish Cap looks great. Thank you, Capcom, right? But freaking whatchamacallit, Cadence of Hyrule, I loved Crypt of the Necrodancer in the first place, but Cadence of the we're both thinking the same thing because you just typed it in chat. Cadence of Hyrule, fantastic. I love it. The music was phenomenal. The art style, they knocked it out of the park on that one. Yeah, it's so good. I'm glad we're in it for that one. I enjoy the DK stuff from you. Hell yeah, I'll keep watching the uploads. I appreciate it. Well, especially for DK Land, you know, it's relatively not that long of a game, so I'm assuming... Oh man, I should have not gone into these barrels is what I'm assuming. I'm assuming today's our last stream for the game, but we'll see. And then you'll be getting more... Well, next game I'm playing is going to be... we're going to be starting up a blind playthrough of Banjo-Kazooie. Just because I feel like, you know, we gotta continue with the rare games, I guess. And I think I'll hopefully be able to get through all of Banjo-Kazooie before Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out, but we'll see. Bonanza's gonna have to take priority over whatever else is going on. Gonna lurk while I do some editing of my VODs, but I'll keep this playing. Hell yeah, I appreciate it. Enjoy the lurk. Good luck on the VODs. I know even if you're doing only minimal editing or whatever editing you're doing, it still takes a long time and a lot of focus, so I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. This game looks remarkably smooth for Game Boy Color. Makes me wish I had encountered it when I was a kid. Yeah, the movement is great. Like it basically Donkey Kong Land 1 was a little jank, but by Donkey Kong Land 2 they figured out the movement and it feels more or less, it just feels like the Donkey Kong Country games on SNES, except just with like screen crunch, you know. And they're made to be basically direct sequels to each of the country games in order, which is kind of fun. Or they're like alternate versions or takes on all the levels and themes, which is cool. What level is this? Ghoulish Grotto, yeah. I'm assuming I already missed either the DK coin or one of the bonuses from a jump I made earlier, but I don't know, we'll replay it if we need to. But yeah, it's definitely, I don't know, I feel like the whole Donkey Kong Country franchise. I mean, oh, come on. As a kid, I never had a SNES, so I never had a chance to actually engage with the Donkey Kong Country games. And by the time I got a Nintendo anything, my first Nintendo anything I had was a DS Lite. And although there were Donkey Kong games that were on there were none in that series, right? I mean, I guess in theory I could have gotten the Game Boy games and played them on the DS Lite, which is a pretty big up for the DS Lite. I still think as a Nintendo handheld, it goes kind of crazy. Coin barrel is barrel after the K? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Oop. Oh my goodness, these bomb throwing barrels are so annoying. Come on. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go back for the DK coin, I guess. But yeah, so then the first Donkey Kong game I guess I really played, if you don't count the arcade game, which I assume, I mean, I know I'd played it prior and it must have been from some collection or something. Did I get first for bits? Yes, Larry, for for last month you were in first place for bits. You were indeed. I think I needed to go up there, and I did not. Yes, good work. I think, yeah, the first Donkey Kong game I actually had then was Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii, which I do remember enjoying as a kid, especially since it was co-op, so I could play with either of my siblings, you know? But I have two siblings, which means that if we were all playing a platformer on the Wii, we were playing New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So we spent a lot more time in that and a lot less time in Donkey Kong Country Returns. And as a kid, I just feel like, you don't, at least I didn't feel the need to complete a game as much as I felt the need to just enjoy and play a game, you know? So I just never got through it. So it was a joy to go back and play, I mean, all the original country games, whoops. But then when I got to play Returns and Tropical Freeze, that was also super fun. Bonus Barrel 1 should be easy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got Bonus Barrel 1, which was the one where you have to shoot the bees with squawks or whatever. After the N, take a Ghost Barrel up to the second bonus. Okay, well I think that we're too far gone for that one as well, Z. Because I think we're already past the N. And this bonus one is stars. Yeah, we did that one then. Also, Larry, thank you for the one singular bit. Congratulations, you're now in first place on the bit tracker. Oh wait, no, there's the N. Okay. After the N, take a Ghost Barrel up to second bonus. I'm just trying to stall. There's the Ghost Barrel. Well, I saw it. I saw where it was, Z, I promise. Oh wait, no, maybe it's this one. Oh, it definitely was that one. And it yoinked me. It yoinked me the wrong way. Thank you, Larry, for the 1 bit. Yes. Okay, so, oh my god. Can I just play this game while actually being focused on the game for once? That's right, first again. You know it. You know it, Larry. Oh, shit. Fuck. I hate these explodey bomb barrels. They're so annoying. No, Z, I think Larry was talking about first for the bits ranker, not the first redeem. Also, how long were you here for, Z, waiting for stream to start? I'm here but shopping for a new monitor. I want a third screen setup. Okay, hear me out, Larry. Either go for A, a vertical screen, or B, a completely square monitor. Just trust. Just trust. Too long, as I always am? Yeah, that's understandable. But also, my question to you, Larry, what are you doing with your third monitor? What are you doing with your third monitor? What are you... You know, like, eh. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that was not the barrel I needed, since I missed that one. And okay, dead there. Thinking of a curved one with high frame rate and using my 32-inch curved I have now and put that vertical. Fair. Fair enough. I don't even know what I would do with a third monitor. But I'm also not, I'm not hard-pressed as far as trying to spec out my monitors, I guess. I haven't gotten to the point where I feel like I care about my refresh rates and things. I'm sorry, but it's not who I am. It doesn't. If you can run in HD and at 60 frames, I'm chilling. I can see the difference in a higher refresh rate. I can feel it. I can see it. I understand it. I don't know if I need it though. Do I need it for playing Donkey Kong Land? You know what I mean? I'm still getting victory royales in Fortnite as it is. I don't need to I don't need to up my refresh rate yet. Okay, we gotta go back to Wrinkly's really quick. Save up. Keep an eye out for those Kremlins. Honestly, football's coming up and I usually have like 6 games on at once and watch a lot of people on Twitch. I want to screen, just got OBS. Okay. You know what, Larry? That's fair. If you got sports on one, Twitch on one, OBS on, I understand. Even though I'm not even really a big sports person, I understand that, you know? It's nice to have them up there. Okay, we gotta take a look. We're running the level back, by the way, in case you're confused what I'm doing here. We got 100% it so that we can have the game 100%ed, because that's what we have to do. I did it again. We can at least quit. Wait, no, not that. That. We can quit out and do it again. My bad. My bad, chat. I'm hearing you out, Z. What's up? Circle monitor? Alright, what are we running on the circle monitor? I'm hearing you out. I'm always, I think, a fan of oddly shaped displays. I think they're super fun. Thank you for supporting my screen addiction. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, we got the DK coin. We still missed bonus 2, so we gotta play the level more. I was trying to think if we could quit out yet, but we can't. Oh, well, thank you for the 2 bits, Larry. So kind. So kind of you. Now you've given me 3 whole pennies today. Life is worthwhile and meaningful again. You know what I realized today? Not just today, but just a little while ago, which kind of sucks. You know how I'm just circle monitor? That's the hearing you out is just the circle monitor part? I hear ya. It could be fun. That's the whole pitch, yeah. That's true. What would you even display on just a circle monitor? Because any video content or anything is going to be in a rectangular format. So then what do you do with the space around that? You find something else out. Fill up the entire screen with an emoji? Oh shoot. But I you know, job searching and stuff right now. I hope so, like, and I'm filing for unemployment while I'm job searching, because, you know, that's the thing to do, right? But for some reason there's something wrong with, like, the unemployment services right now or something, so they're just, like, not paying out to, like, anyone or something in my area or something like that, or I think it's like statewide or something. There's like something wrong with the system. Oh, why did I just quit the level? It's fine, we're at the checkpoint. Anyways, I'm hoping that all gets resolved soon, but I'm hoping that it's like not... I'm hoping it's a resolvable state issue and not a impacted by countrywide decision issue, because that would be more frustrating than it already is. I'm holding out. I'm holding out. There's no reason why they should be withholding, so they need to hurry up. That's all I'm saying. I'm frustrated, okay? I'm mad at the system. And also give me a job, you know? Thanks. Okay. Please go up. Oh, we got it. We got it first try. We got it first try. Bash the baddies. Yeah, Z, do you think you could get both Herobrine and I jobs? Can you just vouch for us really quick? That would be really helpful. All right. Oh, and now we're dropping frames again. What the hell? Quick, do the speed test again. Let's see if it actually works. Yesterday when I ran the speed test, why is our download so high right now? Holy crap, download speed's through the roof. Upload should be fine too. What in the world is its problem, huh? It really doesn't like me streaming lately. Maybe I'll finally update OBS. I know I said that the other day too, but maybe it has to happen. Well, it is what it is. Alright, we gotta back out of there. And head up. K. Rool's Last Stand. Are we even prepared for it, mentally? I'm gonna give it a sec here just to see if my internet decides to cooperate, because it's being real odd. I assume everyone's having lovely issues over there with the stream buffering. Yeah, it's like dropping. Sometimes when this is all happening, it'll decide to drop 50%. Now it's dropping just 20% of our frames, so like, could be worse. But it's not good. It's not good. That didn't even make sense. It was showing freaking... Okay, now it says it's fine. Now it says it's fine. It says it's fine. You don't have Culver's in Washington? That's true. Or wherever you are, right? Or wherever I am. Here's the thing. Can we franchise one? Can I just can I just make one happen? We're playing K. Rool's Last Stand. Double or nothing. What do you say? Come back with 6 watches and all the DK coins. What? Come back with 6 watches and all the DK coins? I thought I had all the DK coins. 6 watches. Oh, that's what I have to get from the sheepy shops. Instead of doing K. Rool, we get to do my favorite part of the game. Whoa, your pockets are bulging. Want to play cards? Yes, indeedy. Okay, we got Ellie, we got Banana. Dixie, Squawks, Squitter, Banana. Oh shoot, I forgot I was still matching. Whoops, On Guard, Balloony. I had it too, I was just dumb. DK Coin, Kitty, DK Coin. Oh, that's a Banana Coin. I'm losing it, chat. My brain's friggin' cooked. Squitter's up here, Kitty's here, DK Coin is here, Dixie is here. Banana Coin. On Guard is here. Balloon. I ran out of time? I wasn't even paying attention. Close but no banana, bad luck. 5 coins to play again? 5 coins to play again? I don't got 5 coins right now. I literally have to go get more coins really quick. That's crazy. Weird that you're having problems? Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what it is that's giving me issues. It's like just like super random drops in frames, and I have no idea what it could be. I was 5 years delayed. Yeah, it was bad. Back now? Okay, well you say that now, and now immediately it's showing that we're having unstable connection again. So I don't know what the hell. In case you're wondering, I'm just going to go find coins now, which I think, if we go back to Ghoulish Grotto, there were coins floating around here, right? You mean you're back? Yeah. I'm just saying that my network was still fluctuating. So you might be unback again. But who knows? I'm just looking for coins. All I'm doing is looking for coins. Anyone know where the coins are at? It would be nice. Where were they? There's one. I really gotta clutch up for this freaking bear encounter. We'll take a life though. Good work. Oh. Just one more. All I need... Oh, are you kidding me? That was rude. All I need is one more coin. Please. Oh, also, is my fan too loud? I moved the fan closer to me today. But I don't think it should be too loud. But let me know if it's super annoying, and I'll turn it off so that I freaking cease to exist in this heat. Boing, boing. Alright, well, guess I'm going this way. There's no coins around here, and I'm still playing the level, even though I got no idea how long we're out here looking for coins. Maybe this is not the best coin level. Anyone got better coins out here? Is there a better coin in Rainforest? Maybe there is. Is there one just directly back? I felt it being wrong. I felt the jump that I did being wrong. Okay, we get Squawks here, I guess. Is there a coin as well, or nah? Nah, there's not. Okay, well, I can't get a coin here. Can I just do that, get back out? I just need one coin. Aren't there coins in the tightrope one? Maybe I should just do that. Maybe I just do the tightrope level? That might be quicker. Wait, the tightrope level's not on this one. What am I talking about? Coin? Quick coin? Anyone got a coin? Okay. I just want a coin. Coin. Coin, please? Anyone got a coin? Just take me out of that level. It's a good recap of all this other stuff, I guess, if nothing else. I just need one coin. Yes, there it is. I knew there was a level that had better coins here. Okay. Back to Sheepy Shop. Let's go. 5 coins to play again. I gotta actually lock in this time. Get ready. On guard, Squawks. Balloony, Dixie. On guard. Squawks. Banana coin, Squitter, Balloony, Banana, Ellie, DK coin, Banana. We go Banana, Banana. We go DK coin. We go Kitty, Kitty. Banana coin. Squitter. Let's go. Perfect. Locked the fuck in. There's Dixie. I'm not messing that up anymore. Let's go. Easy game. Matching game, I got that. Save up. Do 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 do. Alright. I think we've got them all now. Let's go. So you found all my secrets. Come and have a go if you think you're tough enough. Can we do it? Can we beat King K. Rool? That's a good question. What's the boss fight gonna look like? And we immediately lose Dixie, which of course is our only shot at beating a boss, and then I completely whiffed. Alright, off to a good start. Oh! There he was! That'll kill ya. Is he actually... Oh. Okay, we gotta actually pay attention. Okay, he does track. The normal bomb throwers don't actually track your position, so I had to check. Okay. Oh! I didn't know he was gonna go into bouncy mode. I didn't know. We haven't fought him here before. How was I supposed to know? Okay, we do a zigzag, and then he does bomb throws. Okay, and then he does bomb throws here. Then barrel shows up. Toss. Okay, well, we knew he was going to do that now. I just was not paying attention. Okay. Bomb throw. Oh, shoot, it's a lot. Oh. And then across the bottom, I guess. Okay. Perfect. Okay, it's fine. Okay, not fine. Okay, you can just hide cross map and you won't get hit with bombs. You can't, however, walk off the edge of the stage. That will, in fact, kill you. I did it again. The stage is deceptive. Wait. You can't stand. Okay. It looks like you should be able to stand there, right? I was just testing that time, obviously. You know what I was watching on Twitch today? Freaking Seth Bling, the OG Minecraft Redstone YouTuber, went live for the first time in a while, I guess. But playing Kerbal Space Program, Man, it made me want to play some Kerbal. That game's too fun. It's been a hot minute since I played Kerbal, but it would be fun to hop on there at some point. You give it another flight to the moon or something, you know? All right, come on. Yeah, I wonder, I don't think it's something wrong with like my OBS settings that's causing weird stuff to happen. It's just odd because it's only started happening like in the past month. Okay, what? Yeah, fine. Fine, you oversized hurt box. Oh shoot, I thought that was it. I thought that was it for the bombs. Okay, we're gonna start as Kitty, so that after our death we have a better character. I think, oof. I think that has to be the play. Good. Oh, I did it again. Just get out of the freaking way. It's so dumb of me. Okay, it's gonna fly across the bottom. Okay, you do 5. Oh, nice. Seth Bling still does stuff. Yeah, every once in a while. He, I mean, I feel like... I thought he got canceled. That I don't know. Did he actually? I didn't know that was a thing. If so, please elucidate. But I didn't know that happened. I must have left the circle before that happened. That's crazy. Oop. Nope. I'm gonna jump right into K-Rool then. Thinking of the butter buy? Yeah. Yeah. The butter guy, yeah, Sky does Minecraft, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Seth Bling's been pretty chill the whole time. I don't think there's been any Seth Bling controversies in the Minecraft world, as much as the Minecraft world likes to have its fair share of issues. And by issues, I mean predators. Do I have to mince words on that? Like, no, that's pretty much it. But yeah, at least that, I don't know. All I know is that one time I was like 20 minutes late to potentially meeting Seth Bling at a thing, and I was pretty bummed out. I was pretty disappointed. Oh my god. But yeah, Seth Bling still does stuff that with like every once in a while will pop up with some random Minecraft thing. Like this last year, I think he made some like physics mods for Minecraft or something, and then played some like games with like current Minecraft YouTuber. Well, current being like, you know, Etho and B-dubs and that type of, which are still OG Minecrafters, I guess. Basically like people on the Hermitcraft server and stuff. But anyways, all that said, I am feeling like some frickin' some freaking Kerbal Space Program could go crazy. Zoe Tack, what is up? Welcome in, Raiders. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much for the raid. If you're new here, my name's Evan, and we are about to finish up Donkey Kong Land 3, I think, as soon as we finish K. Rool at some point. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the baguettes. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How was stream? What were you playing? And as always, if you need to raid and dash, feel free. I appreciate you dropping off your lurkers and your chatters. Welcome in. And what are you saying? Take some baguettes for energy? Am I that low energy that I need that low energy? I can't believe it. I don't need that much more energy. No, I do. I really do. I was finishing up the DK world and got the power star off his ass in the Mario Mon Nuzlocke. Nice. Hell yeah, good work. So the viewers go from DK to DK? Perfect. That's some synergy right there. That's some good work. As I jump off the edge. Hey, thank you so much for the lurk, yeah. Didn't lose a single Mon? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's some good work. W's all around. Well, thank you, as always, for dropping your raid. Exactly. You have a W, and you have a W. And you can enjoy me flailing against this boss. I'm sure we'll have quite a few deaths, because I'm, as always, improperly locked in. Locked out, as the kids like to say. Hi peoples. Yo, what's up, Azo? My Wi-Fi speed is at like download 5 Mbps, so watching every 50th frame. It doesn't help that my freaking, on my side of things, I'm struggling to get the upload working properly, which is so stupid. It's like working crystal clear, perfectly fine, green, straight across, and then just having its usual, like, every so often it'll just hit a dip. It's terrible. No worries, can remove makeup and get a meal. Had to keep going a bit longer because I accidentally reloaded an old save after beating DK the first time. Oh no, that sucks. Not the removing makeup and getting a meal part, but the having to reload a save part. That's so frustrating. I haven't done that in a little while, but when I first played through, I think it was, maybe it was, I think that was maybe the first time I played Donkey Kong Country. I had like, there was a really difficult string of levels, and I had been struggling with it for like maybe even a couple days. And to put this in perspective, this is like, Donkey Kong Country was the first thing I streamed ever, and I didn't have a webcam or mic set up, so it was already a horrific experience for my one loyal viewer. And so I was like, damn, I'm not going to make them sit through me replaying all the same levels again. Like, that's absolute hell. Like, you're already out here engaging with a streamer who doesn't have a webcam and a mic setup, which is like step one of being like, this already feels like I'm asking a lot of you as a viewer, you know? But then if I'm asking you to sit through the same levels again that I just spent like days going through, oh. So thankfully I realized before I started stream, and I just locked in and I knocked all the levels out before I started stream that day. I felt like I was gonna go crazy. And I did indeed. I lost my mind. That was the start of the end. After the very first game I ever streamed. And it's been a steady decline ever since. Oh. It's how it is, though. It's how it is. Your Wi-Fi's back, Azo? What's up? Welcome back. How you doing? How's your day? Seems like that happens to the best of us. You know, it's true. They do be saying that. They do be saying that. Oh shit, I did it again. Chem assignment due soon? Enjoy the lurk. Enjoy the lurk, Azo. Absolutely. Let's grab... Hold on, sorry, I'm just moving my tabs around. There we go. Have a wonderful stream, though. Leave the tab open and fall asleep to your chill vibes. Hey, I'm glad I can help for the sleep lurk. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good sleep. And Z, enjoy your lurk as well. No, everyone's deserting me. It's fine, I'm chilling. Can you try the repo update? Hell yeah, have fun, Z. I've got this. And I immediately get hit. Perfect. I'll still be here. I know, I know. It's only 4 p.m. here? 4 p.m. It's only 4 p.m. Where does that put you in the world? I'm trying to think. Sorry, I always stream so long that I can never really hang out actively. No, I totally feel it. I'm in the same boat. Well, and I only stream for an hour and a half, but as soon as I raid someone, I'm like, I got like maybe 20 minutes, maybe, it's at best like 15 minutes, you know, before I'm like, I gotta go eat food, get out of here, like, I gotta go. So sorry. So I feel it, and I appreciate it either way, so it's all good. I wasn't actually meaning I was feeling sad that everyone was lurking, by the way. I appreciate all the lurks always. I feel like I always say it whenever people mention it, but I'm very much a lurker as well when it comes to streams. I've been more active since I started streaming, obviously, but even in general, I'm usually just a lurker for the most part. Whoops. Oh my goodness. We can do it. We can do it. Nope. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Jumps immediately into K. Rool's ass. Perfect. I'm so ready for new Donkey Kong. I want to play Bonanza so bad. I'm so excited. Oh my god, what? The Hurt Box again. I'm really getting hyped for it. Oh my god. You got this? Thank you. I appreciate the kind words and support. I do. I really do. Well, and the thing is too, and this happened with the last boss fight too. I was yapping and throwing over and over again, and chat was like, you're never beating this boss. Anyway, we ran a prediction and I beat the boss on the first try, because like I just had to stop talking. Which honestly is why when I started playing Donkey Kong Country and was like, I'm going to stream this game, one of the biggest things was like, I want to play a game where I can interact with chat. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I didn't have my webcam or mic set up, so I was literally just typing in chat. So I had to play a game that like I didn't feel like I was in a rush for. And thankfully, the Donkey Kong games don't have timers. They don't have anything like that. You don't like run the risk of like sitting still in a level and getting hit by something, because it's all like stuff always just comes one screen at a time kind of thing, like as you screen scroll. So it makes for a really good game to stream and yap to, I feel like. Or a really good game to stream and yap to. At least for the main levels. Now when you're in a boss fight, that's where you're supposed to clutch up, but I feel like, well, I don't know. I feel like I say this all the time too, but like when you're streaming, you can really be one of two things. A, plays a game really good, or B, talks a lot. This is the two types of streamers, so I feel like I have to stay in my lane and just continue the yapping, you know? Oh my god. I can't remember when he goes up and when he goes down. C, both. The thing is C is not an option for me. C is not an option. I can choose to play the game well, or I cannot. Dane, what's up? Hello, Dane. How are you doing? I live. That's so good to hear. I was concerned for your well-being. No, but actually I was just, you know, I was hoping you'd show up, mainly because I appreciate your presence. But even though you're not obligated to be here, you're not obligated to be here. You know that. You got to take care of you first and foremost. But when Wife Brozo asks how stream goes, you know she's hoping that it's going to be Donkey Kong with Dane time. Because that's what it's all about. Oh, shoot. A lot of people I know, at least Celeste streamers, talk basically the entire time when playing. Well, that's true. I did play I did play Celeste all the way through while talking the entire time, which was enjoyable. It's also just so funny to me, and I appreciate it, but like, I love the Celeste community so much, and it has been such a fun journey to go on, and I know I'm going to go back and play more in Celeste, because I want to get all my Goldens and stuff like that, but it is like, so everyone takes the game so religiously and is so good at the game, and I just know I cannot get to that point, you know what I mean? Like, so there's part of me where it's like, I feel like I tank a lot of emotional damage. I tank a lot of psychic damage looking at my skill level in that game. But it's still so much fun. I think it's up there. It's up there for me for games I've played. We're not all good at the game. Yeah. That's, you know, that's fair. We can appreciate it for the good game it is. We can appreciate it for it, not just good game, it's a phenomenal game. How much I'm assuming you've played a good chunk of it. I'm not that good at Celeste either. That's fair. Have you done what amount of Celeste have you gotten through then? See, I was like, oh, I should go lay down for 30 minutes before stream just because I was exhausted after a long day, 4 hours of doing a lot of nothing. Yep, that's very understandable. I feel you there, Dane. So I ended up passing out for 2 hours. Yep, also feel that. So, yep, I gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're here. Hope you're doing all right. I've played like 800 hours Clueless. See, I don't have that amount of hours in the game either. I can't even. I think we're at like maybe around 80 or 90. I can't remember what we ended at. All I remember was that at some point early on into my Celeste streams, someone came through and said that they had 10,000 hours in the game. Oh. I have more hours in Minesweeper. You know what? Fair enough. Also a very good game. Minesweeper, also very good game. Been a while since I did some Minesweeper. Actually, it hasn't. I say that, but it hasn't. I guess it's been like months. But I definitely did. Oh my god, don't jump. No, I did it again. The game I have the most hours in is A Dance of Fire and Ice. I have 5,500 hours. That's impressive work. I think the game I have the most hours in, it has to be Minecraft. I just have no idea what my total time in game is. I don't know if there's a way to check. How's the final stuff? Kicking your ass, got the last level done, I see. Yeah, last level was fine. We figured it out. It was pretty easy peasy. Yeah, and now King K. Rool's kicking my ass. I did get dunked on. We did the matching thing, Dane. I got dunked on the first time. I didn't beat the time limit because I forgot that I was going up against a time limit. And then the freaking bear scammed me and was like, you can't play for free anymore. You got to give me 5 coins. So I had to go find coins. Then I gave him the coins and I aced that shit. But it was embarrassing. Embarrassing. About a year ago, I used to play a lot of 3D VR Minesweeper. That sounds crazy. That sounds insane, Z. That's crazy work. Minecraft is true. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in Minecraft, and like, there's not a lot of games I feel like that I play now or have played recently now that I played as much as a kid or when I was younger, you know? Because I was playing Minecraft like basically, I think it was like right before it went into the full release or whatever. I always play 14 Minesweeper variants. That's crazy. That's so fun. You get 26 bombs around one tile. That's so crazy, Z. That must be insane. How many hours would some of us have in Roblox? Oops. I unfortunately would have maybe like 30 minutes in Roblox lifetime. I can't compete with y'all. I can't compete. 4D Minesweeper be like, yeah, for real. You look at it as slices? Oh, that's wild. Alright. It's under... I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention. Oh my god. 4D was 81? That's crazy. 81 bombs around a tile? That's crazy work. That's impressive. Okay, you just have to be Dixie, I think. It's bottom path, right? Yep, and then it's top path? No, okay, it's bottom path and it's immediately shots. Dang it. There's been a lot of game overs today. Oh, it was just 80? Okay, so not that bad. It was only 80 around a tile, not 81. Yeah, not that bad. Then it's fine. Then it's no problem. Trauma dump for game over. She won't play Roblox with me anymore either. Thank you, Dane. Thank you for the game over trauma dump. I appreciate it, as always. So kind, so kind. Yeah, this shouldn't be a thing. We shouldn't start this as a thing of trauma dump for game over. Don't. It's crazy work. Oh my god. It's only for this game? We'll see. We'll see if it's only for this game. I wonder if we're gonna be able to game over in Bonanza. I wonder how it's all gonna work out. Oh my god, that didn't even count. I used to always play the Roblox games Pat and Jen played. I don't even know who Pat and Jen are. Like Mining Simulator and Bubblegum Simulator. Now I just play Eternal Towers of Hell. I don't even know all these things. What? Pat and Jen as in popular MMOs. Don't ask me. Also, they finally explicitly confirmed it's the Odyssey devs. I did see that. Which, crazy. I can't believe it was the Odyssey devs working on that game the whole time. What the hell? I had no idea. And no one was surprised. Yeah, exactly. It's so funny. Who would have ever thought, right? Oh my god. Bonanza looks sick. I'm so excited for it. I just want a good movement. I just want the movement to feel nice. That's all. That's all. You'd have to have missed both the years of the rumors and the gazillions of similarities from the trailers and game design elements. Yeah, you'd have to basically not be paying attention to anything at all, or have like never seen Mario Odyssey before. But yeah, Bonanza looks really sick. I'm excited. Though of course, if it doesn't have Leo Luster in it, I'm gonna have to riot. I wonder if Nintendo would care. I guess it probably wouldn't even be Nintendo caring if we played the Donkey Kong Country show on stream. It would probably be whoever like the distributor is for the show, huh? They would be the ones who would be mad about it being on stream. Otherwise, I would just run the Leo Luster song during ad breaks. That would be pretty epic, you gotta agree. Stream would be canceled forever. Canceled over Leo Luster is so sad. Yeah, I used to like watching this Twitch streamer, Ebrozo, but he got canceled because he showed the coolest song of all time on his stream. Oh no, we got ads. Frick, I didn't shout out the ads. I'm so sorry, everyone. You're gonna have to sit through ads. I'm pausing up. Don't worry, I'll be right back. Oh shoot. Oh no, I failed. I failed the chat. I failed the chat. Alright, we're back. We are so back, it's time. We gotta lock in and fight K. Rool. I also have an ad blocker because Twitch literally doesn't work for me otherwise anymore. Like, if I physically cannot chat if I turn off my ad blocker, it's crazy. That is super weird. I wonder why that's the case. You know, I was thinking about it. You know how Blob doesn't want to click the button to become an affiliate? Maybe he should. Maybe he should click the button to become an affiliate and then just run ads all the time. Literally just do like 24/7 streaming, but only ads. Like just max out the amount you can do on a channel, you know? I feel like maybe if we told him to do that, then he would become an affiliate, you know? That's the only way we could get him to do it. Oh my god, I tried to duck, it didn't work. Or I didn't press down quick enough. You know what? No, swap out, please. Oh, shoot. You jumped, bro? Okay, well, you know what? Yes, and? So? Is there a problem with that? Alright, what's everyone's favorite Pixar movie? Go. I'll start. WALL-E. WALL-E is pretty peak. I'm just saying. I'll take all the complaints and critiques if you got. I think WALL-E's up there. Same answer? Let's go, Dane. That's what I'm talking about. It's just the emotion that is captured in that masterclass of a film. The amount of non-verbal emotion, oof, it's just so good. The atmosphere, the theming, the music, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful film. That's it. The other movie that's my favorite is Up. Up is very good. Up is very good. I can't discredit that. A Bug's Life? For real? I don't remember the last time I watched A Bug's Life. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen A Bug's Life. Like, probably well over a decade. You should rewatch it. Yeah. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I probably should. It's a gem. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll give it a go. You know what I also haven't watched in a long time that is definitely worth rewatching? The freaking Toy Story trilogy. You know? It's been a long time since I watched the Toy Story trilogy. And that's probably... Not probably, that's definitely worth giving a rewatch. Oh, why did he go up? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my, just stand there. Just stand there. That's fine. At some point, I'm gonna have to actually play this level. At some point, we're gonna have to actually do this well. All I'm saying is, not that I don't think that Pixar is still capable of making a good movie, but why haven't I seen a Pixar movie in the last 5 years that's hit me the same way that freaking Ratatouille did? You know what I mean? Why haven't I seen a Pixar movie that had an impact like that? That had an impact like A Bug's Life, or like, you know, Toy Story, or WALL-E. What's the most recent big hit one, you know? If you somehow don't beat the boss tonight, you're washed, TBH. That's fair. You really want to know? Yeah. I really want to know. Corporate greed? You know what? I don't even know. Well, no. Yes, it obviously is. I think it's just like streaming platforms for media in general. It just like the infrastructure for every publication, for every like publisher and freaking movie making entity, the fact that they also are like having to make it work for streaming on their own streaming platform is so detrimental for taking risks. They don't want new ideas because afraid to fail. Yeah. And like, just spread too wide. It's like, and this doesn't just go for Pixar. I just think it's like, I think it's just a lot of the streaming mindset is that just like there's so much that has to try to appeal to too broad of an audience. And I say that, but like, I mean, the thing that made those Pixar movies great, right, was that they did appeal to a wide audience. They, you know, they presented one way, which was, you know, a kid-friendly face, right? But they still were made with everyone in mind. Come on. I can do it. I am not washed. I am not washed. I am a good streamer. I'm not washed. I'm not balding. Everything is fine. The last 5 Pixar releases? I couldn't tell you what the last 5 Pixar releases are. But mainly because like I can't keep straight now which movies are Pixar releases and which ones are Disney animation. You know? Turning Red, okay, Lightyear, Elemental, Inside Out 2, and Elio. Right. Which like out of all those, and this might sound crazy to you, out of all of those, the ones I have not seen, Elio, because it just came out, and why have I not seen it? I don't want to go to the fucking movie theater. I don't want to go to the movie theater. I'm sorry, I don't want to. So I can't watch it yet. So if big old Disney wants to say, why is our movie failing? It's because of me. I don't want to go see your movie in the movie theater. Sorry. Whoopsies. Like, you give me direct access through streaming. I don't want to go out and watch a movie. I'd rather sit at home. You know what I mean? Whoops, my bad. But also I didn't see Lightyear, cause like, you can't, you just, like, what are you doing? It looked cool, but you know, when you hold the Toy Story trilogy in such high respect, you just don't want to touch it. You just want to leave it alone. Leave it alone, please. I don't want to think about it. I just don't. Now, I did see all the other three. I did see Turning Red, I did see Elemental, and I did see Inside Out 2. And I would say they were all pretty good. I think Inside Out 2 was quite good. Elemental was fine. Not as hot. Not as hot. Turning Red was pretty good too. But I don't know, it just didn't hit like... I think the thing too is like... When you look at like the animation style of at least like... I just feel like animation wise and like... Animation wise and everything, like a lot of the recent Pixar movies and Disney animation movies just have a very similar visual flair. Like they all visually kind of feel a little samey. There's nothing that like immediately grabs me and is like, this is a movie about cars that can talk, or this is a movie about a rat who can talk, or this is a movie about a robot who can talk. I'm just saying. Give me... What do all those movies have? This is a movie about an ant who can talk. What are all these movies having in common? Here's a bunch of toys that can talk. Meanwhile, we got these movies coming out that are like... And I think the thing is, like, those are all things we interact with on a daily basis that then we can, like, easily abstract, right? I think that's why Inside Out works because like it's an easy abstraction, right? But like some of them is just like, give me something like that. Give me just have Disney Pixar do freaking Sausage Party, but for everyone instead of for sad people. You know what I mean? Like just give me like something like random talking object again. I think partially these do aim to appeal primarily to kids more than adults, and you've gotten older. Yeah, but I enjoy media that's geared for younger people, I think, more than my demographic typically does. Maybe. That's just my assessment based on the things I enjoy watching, you know? The target audience does outgrow you. Yeah, but like... Yes, at the same time, like, put Bluey on the TV and I'll sit there and watch, like, seasons in a row. You know what I mean? So... Am I the target demographic for that? I would say probably not. I do agree the art style has gotten a tad homogenous, though. Yeah, it's just, well, I think part of it, too, is, like, I think the thing that, like, obviously defined Pixar early was that so much quick and rapid development in the 3D animated animation world was changing so quickly, right? And like while there's still developments happening on that front, they aren't as big of leaps as what you were having to overcome back then. So maybe it just doesn't feel like it hits as hard. I don't know, you know? Can't remember what you said before when I asked, but have you seen Adventure Time or Steven Universe? I have not seen either, and I know I would enjoy both. The biggest thing with shows like that is just the time commitment for me right now. I don't feel like I have the time to like sit down and watch through consistently and appreciate those shows. You know what I mean? Like I know I would appreciate them, but I would just want to have more time to lock in and watch. Also, we just cleared. What craziness. I don't believe it. You pesky Kongs have beaten me again. Take my 6 watches and see if you can beat the time trial. Beat the time trial. K. Rool. Time attack. I used to watch Adventure Time a ton as a kid, and even in middle school, I would go to my teacher's room for lunch so we could watch Adventure Time. That's so sweet. That's so nice. You need to watch Adventure Time. It's such a good show. I could even get all the filler separated for you, though there isn't much. See, if I watch a show, I need to watch all the filler too. I think that's an important part of enjoying any show. For the lore, you know? So you don't have to do the time trials because they made me crash out, but you could try them just to see if they're bullshit. Well, I don't, yeah. Do you just like, what is it? Just like jump in and try to do it? Is it just like beat the level as quick as possible? Or what is it? Just beat the level? Okay, so not what I'm doing because I'm moving so slowly. Beat the level as fast as possible. So this is this the game, is this the Donkey Kong Land that all the speedrunners are playing then because of the speed attack mode? Oops. It picks a few random levels from the base game of each theme. Okay, interesting. Oops. I doubt it, TVH just knew it has this. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm also mainly just kidding. I don't think many people are out here speedrunning the Donkey Kong Land games. We could do it. We could go full time as a Donkey Kong Land speedrunner. We could make it. We could make it big. We could pop off. Yeah, it's we were only 20 seconds off the time attack mode there. No, I'm not gonna bother. But how do you even get in there to do time attack if you go back to world map? Very interesting. Well, we did it. We did it. We freaking beat... I don't know, man. Reset the game. Fair. Let's go ahead and create our suspend point. We did it. We've beaten Donkey Kong Land 3, which means we have now done Country 1, 2, 3, Land 1, 2, 3, Returns, and Tropical Freeze. What other games in the Donkey Kong franchise do we have to get through at some point? Banjo Time next stream? Yep, tomorrow's going to be, tomorrow we are indeed going to be starting up Banjo-Kazooie. So how was it? I really enjoyed, 3, I think. Oh, was it 2 that had, freaking the terrible level? I think it was Donkey Kong Land 2, right? That had the awful level. Honestly, that just took me out of the whole. That's just like it makes that game such hell to play. Yo, Larry, thank you so much for the bits. I do really appreciate it. You're holding it down in first place. No, that was DK Land 1. Okay, yeah, so DK Land 1 is off the table. Yeah, it had the garbage physics and level. Yeah. I appreciate what they tried to do in that one, but yeah, I think Land 2 and 3 definitely take the cake in the handheld department. Yeah, gotta do Jungle Beat at some point. Yeah, you're so right. I know, and we do need to do. We will do DK64 at some point as well. We'll make it happen. Maybe in the far future, past Bonanza, which I guess is where it's gonna have to live. But we'll get to DK64 probably in the next few months or something. I'll write a whole list of all the DK or types of DK games and whether it's worth hopping on. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we will. Hold on. Just taking a look. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get a raid started up here. Let's go hit. I'm gonna go to Hope because I have not hit Hope in a minute. Playing some We Were Here Forever with Kat. So I'm gonna go ahead and start up the raid. Thanks as always, everyone who has been hanging out here. I appreciate y'all greatly. Dropping that raid message in chat here for you, so you can do some copy pasties if you would like. And I will catch you tomorrow for some Banjo-Kazooie, our first playthrough of said game. Yeah, thanks as always, everyone who's been lurking. Thanks for everyone who's been chatting. Thanks for the raid earlier, Zoe Tack. I appreciate it so very much. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the flip. Until next time, peace.